Good morning. I don't even have the name. Thanks for calling. Collins, you're live.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Afolabi Falola calling from Kano.
Okay, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Yes, the first thing is that I appreciate the governor of Akwa Ibom coming out this clear because he wants to have time to work. But I like to observe that it's a problem of in Nigeria. Even the governors are guilty of this. They don't stay in their states to work. They are always in Abuja.
Or abroad.
And I always wonder, when do they want even the president to be able to sit down to work?
Draw them the question.
Traditional rulers will go there. Individuals will go to even Abuja. And governors, instead of even governing their state, they also have groups again. A progressive group, PDP group, they are spending the state's money to fly all over the place. I think that whoever wants to be governor should be acquainted with the problems, the challenges of his state, and he begins to work on it, rather than waiting for individuals to even come. For example, if you want to come and see the governor, you should have appointment, and you should be able to state clearly why do you want to see the governor. If the purpose is not clear, if the purpose is not fruitful for the state, then they should just forget about going there. But of course, I must warn the governor of Akwa Ibom so that he will not suffer the fate of one governor in the past who they say, oh, he wasn't taking our call. When we want to see him, he does not come, and therefore he lost a second chance. Well,
that's true. That is the Nigerian political system. That's not fair. It has reality happened.
It's fair
That's
now.
the Nigerian political terrain that we have. So if we want to pretend as though we live in a different climate and say, oh, this is the reality, we will progress.
I have a question for you.
We will evolve into that eventually.
When do we start?
But it's gradually starting already. More people are getting into politics.
Should we remain like this?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. For you.
But,
so you take the bull by the horns. Whether you lose next time or not, at least you will. You know it started with you.
Yeah.
That change started from you. And this change cannot come from me. It must come from them. I'm not going to enter politics under any side. It's not even in my wildest dreams.
What if you suffer that?
Excuse me. Listen.
Change?
I sit there in my house. I get calls, phone calls. I don't even know how they get my.
I don't want to mix these stories.
Can I say?
Well, okay, let me let you jump in.
So, what I worry about most is the fact that you want to work for the good of the people, but you want to determine how many years for your work to make impact. You in your head, I must be there 8 years. It's not by force. If the people, with all the work that you have given to them, deem it fit not to re-elect you because you did not pick their cause, go home. Go home with integrity. That's it. But what we have is people who want to be there at all costs. So whatever it means, whatever it takes, if it means that I have to impoverish the people just so that I can give them 5 naira and 3 cups of rice, if it means that I have to take away their health care so that I can give a few people money to be able to do surgery abroad, whatever it means, just because I want to stay there for 8 years, I will do whatever it takes to retain my position. You forget that it's supposed to be, first of all, the interests of the people. First of all, the greater good. Sometimes, even the people that you're fighting for may not see the need, may not see that you're fighting for their interests.
Exactly.
But if you're true to yourself, no, it's not about what they see. It's about your conscience. It's about why you are there. No. What's your ideology? No, listen now.
We're listening.
I'm talking ideal here, right?
Yeah.
And I know that in every true change over history, somebody must stand for the ideal and work towards it.
Sacrifice.
Even if the person loses his life.
Okay, let me give you an example.
Is kicked out of government, you will know, and history will remember you, that during your time, you did what you could. And some other people may be inspired to toe that path. No, we want the easy way out. So whatever we make them
let me give you an example.
that we give to them.
Wait,
I will not wait. I will not wait. I will not wait because you cut me off. I will not wait. When I was saying me, in my own small world, I know how many people come to me on a daily.
Yes, now.
For this, for that, and I don't even have the money to give them. Will I kill myself because I want to help this every time I cannot. So why should a politician lose my money
to be helping people?
To be helping
I
people.
don't have access
Let
to
me
that
go back
money.
to what PC said, which is what I wanted to say earlier. Today, we celebrate Lagos State for its successes because of what? Continuity and longevity. One person started with a vision. He did his 8 years. There's some certain projects you start that somebody will come in, a different person comes in, maybe who's not aligned with your own vision, and totally stop it or do a 360. But why are we celebrating Lagos today? Because there is continuity. If this governor, this Onwolu guy, if he did not come back, this is rail station that he's doing proudly. This the waterways, all the stuff. Somebody will come and say, you know what, I'm throwing it 360.
Do you know why he
why?
came back?
No, calm down.
No, let me tell you why
The point I'm trying to tell you is that if you don't play politics the way politics is played, you will think the ideal will work today. You are joking.
Let's talk to the...
We will get to the ideal by God's grace, and eventually it's our dream that we don't need those things. But let us be realistic of what today is.
Morayo, let me, because I started from the point of being realistic. We need to know what ideal. We need to keep reminding ourselves what ideal is, so that at no point will we get so used to what is wrong that we think what is wrong is right. This current system is wrong. And we must keep on saying it. It is wrong, it is not sustainable, it is not helping us to achieve the level of growth that we should achieve as a nation. However, let us look at our Nigerian citizens. This is Nigeria where you say, I want to do a road for you. And you will tell them, I want to do the road for you. And they will say, don't do the road, give us the money. Simple. They have a bad road. They don't do the road.
Who doesn't
give us
say
the
that?
money.
It's not government that says that.
No,
it's local government, please. It's local government.
Agberos on the road. I know. There is a case of local government and there is a case of Agbero. The people on the street will tell you, I want to give you, let me build you 5 hospitals. No, just buy us car.
They will still depart.
Buy us car.
They'll still depart.
Yes. And as they are doing the hospital for you, they just fix the road. As they are putting railings on the road, somebody is coming to unscrew the railings from the place. So, knowing where we are right now, being a politician is not glossy. And sometimes I wonder why some people go and do it. Because especially when you know that someone that is well-to-do, comfortable before going there. And I cannot blame those that say, like Waki, that will say, I will never go there for whatever reason. I can't blame you. But I know that if everybody is like you, we will have a worse country back to back. So we still need people that will make that sacrifice, that they would insult them. And they will call them thieves. They would insult them over and over again. But in their heart of heart, they know that what they are doing is sacrificial for the good of Nigeria.
Can I read the message I just got?
Please read.
Only that Akwa Ibom governor has just dug his grave. Even if he feels distracted, he doesn't need to talk down on those he distracted to get to power.
That's the reality of the Nigerian system for now. So I'll come to you, BC. Let me take this call.
The person that sent this message.
Let me call. Let me take the message. Good morning. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, Yakub, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Mariah, I totally disagree with the governor that said that they shall allow him to work. I then have my reason. The reason is this. What was the governor told the people when you want to become the governor of Akwa Ibom State? That's the first question. Because don't forget, these people that wanted to treat the government, they were the foot soldiers when the campaign is going on. And then you told them some certain things. And then you have to fulfill that promise. That is number one. Number two, if you are thinking that because they are disturbing of you, that's why you don't work. How did you mean you are not going to be re-elected? Because ordinary citizens that want to re-elect you, they will not visit you. The job that you do will tell them where to go in the next 4 years when you are calling them out to come and vote for you again. Let me give you a typical example. What makes Akwa Ibom Ahmed Tinubu a strong politician in this country today? It is open policy that he's doing. Because you can see, as far as I am, previous to 1999, I see Akwa so many times. As at that time, as a drummer boy. You get it? Because anytime you go to government house as at that time, if the police want to barricade you not to see him, Akwa Ibom Ahmed Tinubu will give a structure that they should allow her to come in because he know her before them. Are you getting it? That's number one. Number two, let me give you another typical example here. The governor of Borno State, Sulum, what makes Sulum not opposition in this just concluded election is because he worked tirelessly, he made sure that everywhere in that very particular state, he put it in place, and then people enjoy it. In fact, for the fact that the war is going on in that very particular state, the governor Sulum, he still make everything possible that the people of Borno State see the dividends of democracy. That is why he has no opposition. That is why he has no opposition. So the government that was complaining that because people are disturbing him, is not going to. What makes you a leader is how you manage the people.
Thank you, Yakub. Go ahead, BC.
So I wanted to respond to say, we may all think different how Sanwo-Olu came back for second term, but I know one thing for sure. People,
go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to add that, so I'm still buttressing the point. People who, you know, when it came to the presidential, people just voted, we wanted a change, we were done with this political party and all of that. There was a lot of emotions in the air and people were voting. When it came to where you were staying, people had to vote what will work for them. Stakeholders in Lagos, people who had businesses, who had homes, they said, we cannot scatter this continuum right now because it will affect all of us. And that was why they voted Sanwo-Olu, because he had a plan, he was already working, they were seeing it, and they said, if we vote against this person, it will affect us.
I didn't know you're the spokesperson for the voters.
No, I'm just telling you, the conversations I had. Everybody, who are you voting? Who are you? No, we can't afford to disorganize Lagos right now because it's working for us. People, I'm not talking about people who were on the streets who didn't have a job or people who didn't have anything to lose. People who had stakes in Lagos say, no, this person has done the work and he has to finish what he has done. It was the people. From the conversations I had. I don't know whatever politics they played within. I'm not a politician. It not concern me. Now, this reality we are always,
So
is
that,
our reality.
that means you are buttressing our own point.
Yes, our own point that if you do the work, they
are
will
together.
see it. And even if they don't
No,
see
we're
it
not
at
together.
that
You
time,
and Mariah
relax. You and Mariah together. Relax. Your work will speak for you. We don't like legacy in this part of the world. Legacy doesn't pay us, but legacy is what stands.
There's
You wrote
legacy
a
in
book,
Lagos.
you wrote a book, and it was legacy, legacy, legacy. We're seeing. If you are truly someone who wants to serve, you will chill on the legacy. Do the best that you can be and live it. Now, we talk about the reality on ground, the reality on ground. Why are we having this conversation? It's to change the reality on ground.
Yeah.
It's to begin to open people's minds
We must
to say
let
that
it
they have
evolve.
that they have options.
You can't have it.
It will take you time. It will take time.
No,
Don't you think I want to have a Hausa governor in Lagos State? Don't you think it's my dream as a modern woman? But I know it will get there. It will evade. Even a female. I'm just telling you that regardless of what it is, because we all live abroad, we all travel abroad. We want to see it. But it will get there. But it must go on a natural pace.
Yes.
You don't take a 360 and say, no, you
That
just
was
come
why
in
I
and
mentioned-
We're not doing
Remember ideal.
Hold on, please.
Yes, there's ideal and there's what's the reality.
We're not saying a 360. We are giving people options. So if you have in your head thought that this is the only way politics can be played in Nigeria once you do this, we're saying that from this example, we have options. So that option, that second part of the voice must be loud enough to show people that this can actually work. So you cannot quietly be saying we have options, we have options, so we have options. So
what governor?
And we're still doing the reality.
So what? Wait,
This is how
one
it is.
second.
This is how
What
it is.
Governor Akwa Ibom is doing is the solution to all these things we are talking about.
Yes.
What he has done, I am not pushing you away. I'm giving you 2 days.
Yes.
Don't that regular visit that you are used to Monday to Friday in my own tenure. Come Thursdays and Friday. I'm not saying I'm going to be a 360 where in this part of the world, I don't want to say, no. You must acknowledge the people who brought you. So they'll come on Thursday and Friday. So he has found a middle ground.
Yeah.
So we have solved the problem.
So this person that is saying he has dug his grave.
No, he's not digging
That's the
his grave.
mindset we need
No,
to
that's a
change.
mindset we need to change.
But that is the mindset. That's what I'm trying to say. We should.
You know, Yakub said the same thing.
Yes.
So we need to change the
So
mindset.
they are saying people should be visiting him and he shouldn't work. Is that what they're saying?
That's not what
So
they
I remember
intend to
that
mean,
when
but that's what they
my
mean.
commissioner for education, former commissioner on education, she's a technocrat. So when she got to the office, there were lots of visiting. Before she wants to sign something, people like, can you call community came to visit you? She'll take picture with them. They'll go. Within 30 minutes, can you call group is here? Like, when will I work? They are constantly coming in, and every group is important. They are not just every single group, either groups of maybe disabled, second, what they call it? Disability.
Challenged.
They will come. Elders will come. Community service will come. The Red Cross will come. Different people will be coming, and almost every day. And you know, so I get that in this part of the world, whether we like it or not, no matter how technocrat you are, you must come down to the level of the people who have voted you in. And you must understand and recognize that they are the ones you are responsible to. So it's however, this governor has found a middle ground. So okay, I will be responsible to you people, but also let me do the work, the desk work that is required to move the nation forward.
And it's a perfect, it's a seemingly perfect middle ground because, like I said, I'm on your side. We are together. If the government, listen, if Nigeria works, it works for all of us. We are all buying fuel for 30-something thousand naira to fill our tank. So let us, what we're saying is, while we must focus on what is ideal, we should also remember what is on ground. And we know that we constitute minority. You and I can speak our English in Lagos.
Yes, now.
When you go into the next local government, just outside this Lagos state, the reality is different. They'll say, give me 1 derica of rice and I will vote for you.
So
bring the money. So little by little, we do this show to remind people that this thing you're doing, you're selling your future.
While BC is in her office with air conditioner, there is a Eleja, the fish seller, who is not roasting boli. She's going around all the markets campaigning for you to become governor.
Yeah.
She has done all those. You are in the office collecting AC. She will now go after you now become a governor. She will now enter. Say, I want to see you. Now say, you are speaking English.
And
sorry, you have an appointment.
She can pull 1,000 votes for you.
And you will be.
You will probably fall. Your family.
You will yourself. You not.
So the fact that those
first, even you yourself will not show up.
Those that
now
can pull that 4,
yeah.
those can put that 1,000. They tend to get priority. But our appeal to them is, we know you are important. The governor recognizes you. The House of Rep recognizes you. Please give them time to work. You should be worried that you are always with them all the time. When do they get to do the job? When the governor, Lagos State Governor, then just went into power, there were so many parties and all of that. I was wondering, when does this man have time to actually govern the state? Yeah. And I remember talking to former Governor Fashola, who said that there's no sleep. Because it's only at night that you can even do the work that needs to be done to govern.
But he told us it was like 2 a.m. You'll be going for inspection.
Yes.
That's the only time.
That's the only time he has time
to find both worlds together.
Which is what made him look older than his age.
Yes.
60.
And do you see gray hair on his head?
What I wanted to say is,
because he worked.
A lot of these governors, I'm not saying forget about the people
the reality
brought you in. You will find time to
call
them.
Now they're coming to our side.
Find time. No need to come and visit me because no, I'm not coming to your side.
They're coming to our side.
No, we are not
recognizing that they exist.
I'm not saying that.
Before you said that, they should.
He said, how do I know? Even the politicians that are visiting him are the ones that even helped him get there. Shebi, Adamu is somebody that didn't help somebody get there.
Who is Adamu talking about?
The APC chairman that just
resigned. Please don't switch those.
Those as it there, why can't scatter?
We are on a different level this morning.
He's somebody now.
He is.
Tread carefully. Let's go back to
say our topic.
Akwa Ibom State. That even all the politicians that are visiting him
are the ones
that helped him get there. Maybe it's not. Maybe the people that helped him get there are not even disturbing him.
Yes, they call once in a while.
The people that didn't even help him are the people that are going to
governors. We have another.
We have the comments on social media before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Just take a few comments.
Michael says the table is hot this morning.
Don't mind YK. It's YK.
It's not me.
Andre in Streatham says, when an elected governor or president gets to power in Nigeria, you have to give contracts to the brigade, those that helped you to get there. Adi chats.
Michael says, let the Akwa Ibom governor breathe.
If you become president, until now, say you come and give me consultancy job to train all the ministries.
I don't have to chase her around to give me consultancy. She knows what she's supposed to give me. She knows my skills. I don't have to chase her. I'll just
chase her.
You know I'm still doing this, right?
That is natural.
I'm busy. I can't chase her. I can't be going to meetings in her house in the middle of the night because I want something. I'll just call her up. You know now, I'm your girl. Do the needful.
But so that's the end of the story.
That's all.
That's the end of the story.
Please, that's all we can take on this segment. Please, goodness me. Let's go on a break. When we come back, move on to the next segment. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.